So I wanted to tell you about some of the add-on services that I've tried. You know, like many window cleaners, I started off with some very basic set of equipment. I just had my ladder, a few simple squeegees and a few scrims, and that was pretty much it really. I was canvassing every day. Over time I built up a body of customers. I got to the point where I'm cleaning domestic windows all day every day, up and down the ladder. And you know, it's a bit of a slog. If any of you have done that or are in that position, it's hard work, and sometimes it feels like the money trickles in a little bit. People don't pay on time. I got to thinking, really, where are the big scores? You know, you pick up bigger houses, but really if you're pricing kind of per window, you're never really earning more because you're still cleaning the same amount of windows in a way. So I was really looking for things where I could get a bit of a bonus, bit of a bigger chunk of money coming in. So it's really good. In the beginning I did offer inside window cleaning. That helps keep you busy. Gutter cleaning's a good simple thing you can do with just a few simple hand tools if you've already got your ladder. So gutter cleaning is quite an obvious one, a really good one. But there's a few add-on services I tried which maybe didn't work out so well. In the beginning, when you're doing gutter cleaning, people say, can you just fix that gutter? So for a while I did quite a bit of gutter repairs, replacing a piece of gutter, going down to the merchant, getting a replacement piece, coming back, fitting it, that kind of thing. You know, and when I wasn't busy, that was a really good way to fill my time. Always had something to do, but in the end I found that was a bit more hassle than it was worth, really. A lot of running around, fiddling around with gutter could get a bit frustrating. Replacing roof tiles, I've done a few similar things. In the end, running around looking for the right colour roof tile ends up being a bit more hassle than it's worth. So I've kind of feel like I've pinpointed some of the good add-on services that really work well for me. When there's a specialist piece of equipment involved and the customer sees that piece of equipment, can really be impressed, and it gives a certain air of professionalism when you've got a right piece of kit for the job. Now, some things like gutter clearing, quite often if someone just asks me to clear out their gutters there and then, I'll get up on the ladder and do it there and then by hand. People like that if you can fix something for them quickly. But if someone rings me specifically for a gutter clearing job, I find it really beneficial to turn up with the gutter vac, and they see a piece of equipment to do that job, and that seems to warrant a certain price tag as well. People are willing to pay for the service when they see a good professional piece of equipment for that job. So gutter clearing on that basis has been good. Exterior cleaning on a bit of a broader sense. So fascia cleaning has been a really good earner this year for me. In times past, when everyone had wooden painted fascias, that was the painter decorator job. But nowadays, when so many more people have plastic fascias, they're coming to someone like me, someone like a window cleaner, to wash them down as they get mucky and grimy over time. So that's a really good area. And I found pure water pole system has been really good for that. Along with a cleaning solution is the way I do it, and that's been really popular, so that's been a good one. Pressure washing I've done a lot of, and along with that comes sealant applications as well, so that's something that's really been good. So I've pinpointed these, I think, as real good earners, especially spring summer. They can be really good ones. Now, soft washing is also something I've been doing a little bit more of the last year or so as well. Some people have asked me to pressure wash their roofs, the roof tiles, so I have done a bit of that. I charge a lot for that because it's quite dangerous. You have safety precautions you have to take. It can be really mucky and then clearing up everything down below, and the risk of obviously breaking tiles and having to replace them. So that's something I could really charge for. Cheaper option sometimes for the customer is to think about soft washing, having the roof treated with the soft wash chemical, and that can be cheaper and easier way of doing it for the customer. So that's something that's been really good too. And That's kind of an add-on from gutter clearing, because when you clear out someone's gutters, sometimes the root cause of the blocked gutters can be the fact that there's a build-up of moss on the roof that's ending up in the gutter. So that can be a much better long-term solution for the customer to have the roof treated in that way to eradicate the moss. I enjoy doing a variety of jobs. You can get a bit of a headache in the spring trying to fit everything in, but it works really well. Those are things that have worked well for me. If you've got a van mounted pure water system, you probably want to go down the commercial route a bit more, industrial window cleaning. I've touched on this a little bit in some of the work I've done, washing exterior cladding of industrial units, that kind of thing all needs doing as well. Really good jobs to get a hold of. If you can get in with a maybe a property management company or an estate agent, something like that, and they look after blocks of flats, office blocks, that can be a really good source of work, and when they like you, they might use you a lot and give you a lot of repeat work that way. Along with that, a property management company will often look for a cleaning company that can also handle certain internal cleaning of communal areas. So along with the window cleaning, they might also be requiring some pressure washing, some bin cleaning, some internal mopping and dusting and that kind of thing. So those things can go really well hand in hand. So I've recently picked up an office job like that, where I'm also doing some internal mopping and vacuuming and cleaning, so that's worked out quite well. And I find those little commercial jobs are quite nice in the winter. If they've got something to do inside, that can help keep you going through the winter. So I really like to have a few of those kinds of things. A few things that window cleaners often try also, I've seen window cleaners that do carpet cleaning and they want to get inside out of the wet weather in the winter. Carpet cleaning is a good one. Even tile cleaning, that's something that's growing that I've noticed. Even oven cleaning. When you get into the realms of cleaning, and I feel that I don't want to narrow things down too much. I really like the idea of cleaning services and offering a range of services. And I've found it's taken some time, but customers get into the mindset that you're not just a window cleaner, you offer a range of services, and that takes time, but eventually grows. And I have customers now that I don't necessarily clean their windows on a regular basis, but they might ring me up every year or every couple of years for various cleaning jobs that they have done just around spring or summer, whether it's pressure washing or fascia cleaning, or having a good thorough spring clean of the conservatory roof inside and out, that kind of thing. So it takes time to build these up, but as my business has grown, I've geared things up really for the domestic customers which I already have. And I think, you know, that makes so much sense when you've got a customer base of people who know you and trust you and see you regularly as well. It makes so much sense to offer them additional services, because they would more than likely rather use you because they already are familiar with you and have that relationship with you, rather than go with someone else for any particular service. So it really makes so much sense. Makes for a more rounded business. I'd never turn my back on the window cleaning because that sees me through the winter. It's my bread and butter, it's where I started, but the additional services throughout the spring and summer, that brings you in kind of the cream work that really gives you a boost through the spring and summer, and that also helps keep things going through the winter as well. And you know, the more big jobs you can bring in, that's really going to help your business grow. And for me personally, you know, I enjoy the variety. I like the variety of work, and there's new challenges all the time, and meeting new customers, and your reputation spreads and grows. So maybe there's some ideas there that you might like to try incorporate in your business. There's loads more on the stuff I do on my channel, so check it out, and thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.